This is the fourth reading of this week's Torah portion. Parshas Emor, Revii, is found in Leviticus verse 23, verse 1 through 22. It has to do with the Lord's appointed holy days, the festivals, the feasts, as they're known, the Moadim. Leviticus chapter 23. Today is the 23rd day of the Omer. Interestingly. 23 verse 1. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, the Lord's appointed holy days that you shall designate as holy occasions. These are my appointed holy days. For 6 days work may be performed, but on the seventh day it is a complete rest day, a holy occasion. You shall not perform any work. It is a Sabbath to the Lord in all your dwelling places. These are the Lord's appointed holy days, holy occasions, which you shall designate in their appointed time. In the first month, on the 14th of the month, in the afternoon, you shall sacrifice the Passover offering to the Lord. And on the 15th day of that month is the festival of unleavened bread. Unleavened cakes, it says here. Chag HaMatzot. Unleavened bread, unleavened cakes to the Lord. You shall eat unleavened cakes for a 7-day period. On the first day there shall be a holy occasion for you. You shall not perform any labor. And you shall bring a fire offering to the Lord for a 7-day period. On the seventh day there shall be a holy occasion. You shall not perform any work of labor. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when you come to the land which I am giving you, and you reap its harvest, you shall bring to the Kohen an omer of the beginning of your reaping. Behaviachem es omer reishis katzirchem el hakohen. And he shall wave the omer before the Lord, so that it will be acceptable for you. The Kohen shall wave it on the day after the rest day. And on the day of your waving the omer, you shall offer up an unblemished lamb in its first year as a burnt offering to the Lord. Its meal offering shall be 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil, a fire offering to the Lord as a spirit of satisfaction. And its libation shall be 1/4 of a hin of wine. You shall not eat bread or flour made from parched grain or fresh grain until this very day, until you bring God's sacrifice. This is an eternal statute throughout your generations in all your dwelling places. And you shall count for yourselves from the morrow of the rest day. From the morrow of the rest day. Usfartem lachem mimacharas haShabbos, usefartem lachem mimacharat haShabbat. From the day you bring the omer, as a wave offering 7 weeks, they shall be complete. You shall count until the day after the 7th week, namely the 50th day, on which you shall bring a new meal offering to the Lord. From your dwelling places you shall bring bread set aside, 2 loaves made from 2/10 of an ephah. They shall be of fine flour, and they shall be baked, leavened, the first offering to the Lord. And associated with the bread, you shall bring 7 unblemished lambs in their first year, 1 young bull, and 2 rams. These shall be a burnt offering to the Lord, along with their meal offering and libations, a fire offering with a spirit of satisfaction to the Lord. And you shall offer up 1 he-goat as a sin offering, and 2 lambs in their first year as a peace offering. And the Kohen shall wave them in conjunction with the first offering, bread, as a waving before the Lord, along with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord and belong to the Kohen. And you shall designate on this very day a holy occasion. It shall be for you. You shall not perform any work of labor. This is an eternal statute in all your dwelling places throughout all your generations. When you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not completely remove the corner of your field during your harvesting, and you shall not gather up the gleanings of your harvest. Rather, you shall leave these for the poor person and for the stranger. I am the Lord your God.